yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, we broke the diff in Leroy last night. Well, you probably hear some tools running. That is because we are actually joining with the enemies right now and getting Leroy fixed. As you guys know, Kyle's car was built in a shop in Lincoln, Nebraska. That shop goes by the name of The Shop Inc., run by a guy named Chad. Well, Chad knew we were in a bind and he's actually helping us out. So tonight we're gonna swap in a spare diff Chad has here at the shop and get Leroy back running. I said spare diff, but it's not exactly a spare diff. Chad has this C5Z06 for sale, so the car is just kind of hanging out for a bit. So he's letting us use the diff out of this. Leroy here is just a couple lifts down, and we're gonna get started on yanking the cradle off of this thing. I've done it a million times, so it shouldn't take long. They're gonna do that one, we're gonna do this one, and then we'll just swap that diff on the Leroy. You know, it's a Z06 diff, so it should hold the power this weekend. We just will be a little bit nicer to it than normal, and hopefully we'll survive the weekend and be able to race Kyle. It definitely sucks, but you know, I got a bunch of great guys here who are willing to help. The guys at the shop Inc. jumped right in. We're like, we'll do whatever we can to help you out, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. So it's time to get this car fixed and do it for Dale. All right, so the cradle is out, and time to disconnect the diff. Time to disconnect the diff, pull this thing out and see what the damage is like. And we got the other diff coming out of the red Z over there. All right, so after some further investigation here, we've done a little more damage than we thought. So what we have here is a completely snapped output shaft. You can see the carnage in there. It is pretty disgustingly bad. That is, that's how you really do some damage, folks. That's not good.
It's giving her too much bald eagles.
Too many freaking bald eagles. Man, I really did it on that one. I have learned my lesson on not doing burnouts in water boxes on this one. That is, that's crazy. I can't believe it is that bad. So now instead of just swapping the diffs, we're going to actually put the whole transmission and diff from that other Corvette into Leroy. Holy freaking cow, guys. The diff and transmission is in. It only took us a couple of hours. I got Jared Sketchyvert here, hey Kundi, guys from the Shop Inc. putting in the late hours with us, and we got the freaking car done. I can't believe we made it this far. Definitely worth the late hours. We got to get that race with Kyle. We're definitely on a little bit weaker of a transmission and diff setup, so I don't know how.
All part of my master plan.
Yeah, yeah. Chad here. Chad, you're kind of dabbling on both sides here.
I know.
You're tiptoeing on a line there. Does Kyle know about this?
Kyle might fire you.
Yeah. So, man, but I'm so excited. We'll pull it off here in a second and make sure everything works. But we won't really know, you know, if it's all good until Sunday when we do some testing. So the transmission diff did come out of a high horsepower car, but it's all stock. And you know, obviously I can break a built one. Well, not really a built one. I can obviously break one that's got a few upgrades. I'm gonna have to be a little careful with this stock one. All right, the car's cleaned up, we're cleaned up. We haven't started it or moved it yet, so I'm gonna hop in, see if she works. Hopefully Chad didn't sabotage the car in the meantime. Forward. Well, it goes forward, but can't find reverse.
When you attach the linkage, did you get that bolt tight so it can rotate the linkage?
Yeah, there's a ton of play in it.
Yeah, then we have to look at something.
We gotta look at that. All right, I didn't have that tight enough, I don't think. So let's try this again. That doesn't feel right. So we're going up on the lift right now. As you can see, I'm going to gears here with the ignition off, and then I turn it on, and locked out of, well, I'm getting first, but locked out of third, fifth, getting fourth, but we've definitely got a connector on wrong to the transmission. It's locking me out of some of the gears. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, see the wheels spinning? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, reverse works. Oh yeah, we are good to go. Hell yeah, brother. Sweet. That is good news.
Yeah,
that
baby.
is freaking good news, man. Good freaking news. All right, guys, the car is fixed thanks to the guys at The Shop Inc. helping us out. Leroy the Savage will be back on the track this weekend, thankfully. But otherwise, thanks for watching Do It For Dale, and we will see you very soon. Tomorrow is race day.
Well, dang. Hope you enjoyed your time on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Check out some of our t-shirts. We've got the Do It For Dale t-shirt, the Do It For America t-shirt, and of course the Twin Turbskis t-shirt, all of which can be found in the link in the description below. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and check out this video that we posted earlier this week.